What's going on, everybody? Kennybombx is in the building, and the entrance for Borderlands Rhea Ripley has been revealed. I think they're calling her Rhea the Ripper or something like that. And as you would expect, people on X are absolutely crashing out. Now, I didn't watch the entrance yet, but I did click through it to see if she did in fact have a new entrance. And boy, oh boy, does she have a new entrance. So I'm excited to get into this one. Let's jump right into it. But before we do that, make sure you guys don't forget to drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button if you have not already, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on WWE 2K26. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this one should be interesting because based on just the little part I saw, they went all out with this. So let's see what we got. WWE Game says, you can run, you can hide, but mommy always gets her pounds of flesh and the rare loot to match. Let's check out this Borderlands Rhea Ripley entrance we are getting in Season 2 of the Ringside Pass. I don't know if this is copyright music, so we're gonna turn it down a little bit. What are they doing here? Okay, let's run it back one more time because I cannot believe this. Okay, we gotta reel it back in. Usually I won't pause it until we've watched the whole entrance, but I think with this one, you guys understand the need for us to have a conversation here. Here's my problem with this. This actually looks really good. What they did here shows you what this team can do because this is a wrestling game. We don't have metal contraptions in the game that move in this way unless you're talking about the steel cage, but like I said, they don't move in this way. So this shows us what they can do. Look at the work they put into this model. All I'm saying, I'm not going to complain because the Borderlands character's in here because like I said in the last video, I understand some people actually want this. But I will complain about the fact that they don't give us wrestling content that matches this quality. Like I said in the previous video, with these personas, why can't we get updated entrances like this? I was so excited for us to get Slow Chemical Kane, and they severely underdelivered with that wrestler's model. And you know what? Whatever. You're going to drop the ball with the model. At least give us the entrance. If you can do this, why can we not put a few chains on Kane, put a black rag over his head, and put 2 security guards next to him? Just 2. Why can we not get this type of quality with the wrestling content? Because this, while we may not like it, this looks absolutely amazing. I think they did a great job with this. Look at how these things are moving. Dropped her down and let her go for her to walk. Let's finish the entrance. I think that intro was amazing. I do think the character looks good, and even though I'll never use it myself, let's see what else they give us with this entrance. I love the movement on the outfit. I do think it's cool to see Rhea Ripley from that Borderlands universe. Again, even though I really don't like the art style or the cell shade they do over there. And I think they went all out with the entrance as well. This is a completely new entrance for her. I mean, it's good, y'all. It is good. Oh, yes. And then she does the Rhea Ripley. I mean, listen, y'all, whether you hate it or love it or like it or not, I think this is a 10 out of 10 entrance. My problem is, why are we going all out for these personas and we're not going all out for the ones that cost thousands of dollars in my faction? Slight exaggeration, but it's possible people are paying thousands of dollars in there. I love this entrance. I mean, I'm excited to see, which I'm sure people are going to be hating and crashing out on it in the comments, but, and y'all, some of y'all get mad at me because I say the stuff looks good, but just because it looks good doesn't mean it belongs in the wrestling game. I mean, look at, I think this is the perfect recreation of Rhea Ripley from that universe, and I think they nailed it with the entrance as well. From the stage to her walking down to the ring, I think the vibe matches this character. I love this part more than anything else when she gets in there and crawls up the steps. Just something creepy, eerie. You see, it's not quite Rhea Ripley. Gotta point out the RR on her cheeks as well. And then it goes from this creepy, scary character, and they finish it off with what we expect to see from Rhea Ripley. Boom. Probably should have thrown some pyro in there or something. Put some fire behind her. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. Be completely honest with me. Let me know in the comment section, do y'all think this is cheeks? Even if you don't want it in the game, I completely get it and I completely understand. But can y'all at least give props to the entrance? It was cool. Wish we just got it for our baseline wrestlers. 2.5 likes on this thing. Not bad. I will say, looking at the statistics we get from all of the other posts, 2.5 actually isn't terrible. 446 bookmarks. We don't know if that's for good reasons or bad reasons, but I don't think it looks bad right here. Let's see what the people think about it. Grix, big shouts out to Grix, who says, it feels like the studio really don't want to create a wrestling game. Ooh, 475 likes. Fair take. Brett says, since season 2 is Borderlands themes, they should make season 3 bio. We are not going to click on this 24 comments because I am sure they are cooking that young man. L2K Game says, it's insane the length you guys went to do for this. Something nobody even asked for and barely anyone wanted. Yet, Liv still has the same old entrance. Fair. Very fair complaint because people want the old school wrestling content, but our wrestlers aren't getting updated entrances like this. Only these off-brand personas that some people want, some people don't. For you to go all out with these, I mean, we love throwback Slow Chemical Kane. I'm sure people would have loved to have seen it. I think they did really good treatment with the Triple H persona. Drew McIntyre, I think he has the same entrance he has right now. So all of them need to get the same love. You can't just do it for these throwaway guest personas. I think you got to do it for all of them if you're going to do it for this one. Trish is doing her heel entrance and countless others are plagued with recycled content / moves and even old models. You guys make it hard to be a fan. I mean, people are complaining. I'm interested to see if this stuff really carries over to 27 because I've seen more people than ever say, I'm not getting 2K27, but we know those same people usually show up the next year. We'll see if people actually stick to it. They had somebody mocap this, by the way. Wow, Kit, Oba, Maxine, Asuka, Io have the same entrance. Now, Dawn. Kit Wilson, I'm really hoping to see an updated entrance in 26, but if I'm being honest, I don't think we're going to get it. We do see some of the wrestlers actually going to the 2K studio and doing their own mocap. I got a good feeling that they're holding back a lot of those entrances for 2K27. We've been asking for the wrestlers to feel authentically like themselves for a very long time. I think they're just going to kind of make that the big thing next year. The wrestlers now feel like themselves. If that's the case, you know what? I'll wait. But I do want to see Kit Wilson at least this year. Speaking of Kit Wilson, very popular young man with the people. I don't know why they insist on just burying him on TV, but the Virtual Torch says, you put all this detail into this, but cannot update Kit Wilson. Looks like he's the man wanted most by the people. So hopefully we get a Kit Wilson update here. I really want to see an updated Trick Williams as well with his new entrance. Hopefully he's one of the WrestleMania 42 personas. I don't know if those have been announced yet, but probably not. We'll see. But let's end things off with JB, who says, if this isn't locked to certain superstars, then the creator wrestler community is going to have a field day with these. I can't wait to see the other ones. I wonder if they went this crazy with those as well. Fingers crossed they have amped up finishers and signatures too. people would really hate that. And I do wish we had stuff like this in a separate arcade game, but I wouldn't be mad if they have finishers that make it look like WWE All-Stars. Okay, maybe that'll be a little bit too crazy, but just give us WWE All-Stars 2 and you can do all of the crazy stuff like this you want and people won't complain about it at all. But this is the last thing we have here. This was also posted by JB, giving my faction players their first look at this Ruby Rhea Ripley from, what is it called? Borderlands. But what do y'all think about this stuff? Even if you don't want this model in the game, do you think the entrance is at least a little bit cool? Come on, we all like Dr. Octopus, right? Let me know in the comment section, but don't forget to drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button, especially if you guys don't want to miss any future updates on WWE 2K26. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.